Hey, check! It's me! I got a video today that is going to fit in with the series of videos that I've seen. AR-15 versus the AK-47. Now, a lot of people say the AR is a better weapon, but other people say the AK is a superior weapon. I just wanted to get my opinion out there. My opinion, they're both good guns. They both have their pros and cons. The good thing is about the AR is that it's extremely accurate. But the bad thing is about it is that you can't shoot any cheap ammo through it. So anybody interested in getting any kind of AR, it will not shoot cheap ammo. So don't even think about trying to buy Tula ammo or any of that cheap stuff, because it won't fire at all. The other bad thing is about it is that it has so many doodads and stuff all over it, like this fancy stuff. You got the bolt dash, you got the safety, you got this right here, you got this, and it's just, to a new shooter, that's confusing. The other problem is that they're so expensive. I mean, you'll be lucky to get out of a gun store under $1,000. I mean, I think this one was about 12, roughly about 12, brand new. Whereas the AK, I think I got it for like $5, maybe about $5.50. But the cool thing is about the AK is that it's so simple to operate. Literally, you stick the magazine in, push that down, pull back the hammer, and you're good to go. And there's not much to it, and I can give it to someone in 15 minutes and they know how to work it. Whereas the AK is not as accurate. I mean, they sound mean and they look mean, and they practically are mean, and they're reliable. I mean, you can run it over with a truck, throw it in water, stick it in mud, and I've actually seen other videos and on the Discovery Channel the top 10 rifles, and the AK came in #1, the most reliable. But it's not accurate for shit. I mean, you wouldn't be able to hit a gnat on a guy's ass at all with it. You might hit his foot, but that'd be it. And the other thing is that the AR fires a really small round, 5.56 by 45. This one's chambered in 223 or 5.56 by 45, and it's prone to jamming. I think this one's jammed maybe twice on me since I've owned it, and the AK has jammed once because I didn't have the bullets fed in all the way. So that was probably the reason for that. So in my opinion, I would rather have the AK, since it's cheaper, much easier to use, and you can shoot cheap ammo through it, expensive ammo through it. It don't matter, it'll still fire at all. But overall, I've owned both these guns and I've had them for a while. The AK is probably the most fun to have because, you know, it shoots cheap bullets, and it doesn't require a lot of maintenance, and it's so easy to field strip. I mean, all you got is the dust cover, the bolt, the recoil spring, the carrier, the tube, the barrel, and that's it to clean. The AK is just a simple gun, but the AR is a little bit more a pain because you have so many little parts. I mean, anyone who's ever taken an AR or an M16 apart, you know you got those little pins that are inside the carriers that if you lose that, I don't know what you do. Maybe replace it, I'm sure you could. But in my opinion, if I had to get dropped anywhere in the world, whether it be Iraq, Afghanistan, or the never gonna happen zombie apocalypse, I'd rather have the AK, in my opinion. I mean, AK all the way. I mean, this particular AK is a Romanian Wasser, but I mean, I redid the stock on it. That's an AKM pistol grip that's on it, polished bolt carrier, Russian sling, and the stock set was an unfinished birch stock set. that I got off of, I don't even remember the name of the website, and I don't even want to say it because I'd probably be wrong. But anyway, it was an unfinished stock set, and I stained it in red mahogany and put polyurethane on it and let it dry overnight, and it turned out to be a really good stock. Whereas the AR, I haven't done anything to it, because when I purchased it for $1,200, there really wasn't anything to do for it. I mean, the only thing I could do some tactical upgrading to it, but I like it the way it is because it actually reminds me of the M16 from Vietnam, and that's why I bought it. But if you want a quality gun, an AR, you can get the Rock River A2 or Rock River in general, because they're actually a really good gun, or Bushmaster. Bushmaster, I was told, is the best. Or Colt's even better, but good luck getting out of the store under $1,000, like I said. But if you want a quality AK, and you'd want to get an Arsenal, and Arsenals are the best on the market. I just particularly have the Romanian Wasser because, like I said, it was cheaper and it looked cooler. I mean, I could get an Arsenal, no problem. But if you cannot afford anything under $1,000 in an AK, do not buy anything online, because you will waste your money. I know that from personal experience. Go to a gun store and look at a gun, visually inspect it, look at the sights, make sure they're not canted up throughout here. Make sure this right here is on straight. I've actually saw one where this was actually crooked a little bit, and I can prove that because look right here. This right here is like this. This right here is like this. You know, I could fix that, no problem, but you know, I'm not going to, because I only noticed it about a month ago, and oh well. Also, you can have problems with bent barrels. I've seen Century pull that crap with a bent barrel. Up here can be a little crooked or not on right. The rivets can come loose. Mag wobble is the big problem with these. This right here is actually fairly good. All my magazines are the Chinese ones, double stack. You know, when they made these guns, they kind of machined them out. You can actually feel the burrs in some of them, but I took them out. I filed them down so I wouldn't get cut when I was cleaning it. But like I said, if you can afford an Arsenal, get an Arsenal. But if not, you prefer to be cheaper, like me, because that's my middle name, just get a Romanian Wasser, because there ain't nothing wrong with them. There's just a few things that you got to watch out for, which I've had this one now for almost a year. Well, maybe close to 2 years. Yeah, this is going on the second year. And I've probably fired, this is no joke, every bit of maybe 7,000 rounds through this gun within that time. I shoot it every weekend. I do tactical matches and other stuff with my friends, and I fired every bit about, like I said, 7,000 rounds through it, and I haven't had a single issue with it. And other people were saying that they have their Arsenals and they fired about 1,500, 2,000 rounds through it with no problem. But like I said, I beat that gun to death and I haven't had a problem with it. And the AR, I fired about maybe close to 1,000 rounds through it. Not a single malfunction. Just a couple jams here and there from shit ammo. So the best ammo I found to shoot through it is Federal. Federal ammunition's probably the best and the cheapest. You can get it for about maybe $5-6 a box, versus the other ammo where it's about $20 a box. So alright, that's my opinion. I hope you enjoyed the video.